A group of neuroscientists is developing a blood test that could be more accurate than brain scans for diagnosing Alzheimer's disease. Gabriella Rogers has the details.
The diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease usually requires a memory test based on symptoms, which experts say is only 70% accurate. Specialists also recommend brain scans, an MRI or PET, to diagnose or exclude disease. But accessing the service can be difficult because of cost and availability.
We desperately need tests that are more accessible, and blood tests are obviously going to be much more accessible than PET scans.
A group of neuroscientists overseas has developed a new blood test called brain-derived tau. Newly published data show the test has a diagnostic accuracy of 86% and can reliably distinguish Alzheimer's from other brain diseases. The test was validated using 600 patient samples from 5 groups, including memory clinics. Experts say similar blood tests are currently being used in clinical drug trials.
One of the reasons for an accurate diagnosis is to see if a person is eligible for the many clinical trials that are occurring around Australia, including at my site at the Austin here in Melbourne. We're not quite at the stage where we can use them widely, but we're getting there. And tau is one of the proteins that builds up in the brain, so measuring that in the blood looks very promising.
Developers of the new test are going to carry out more studies to verify its use.
Well, time now for your full weather forecast with Ebony Cavallaro. Ebony, that low is expected to bring some hazardous surf conditions.
That's right, Andrew. We can expect some increased clouds, some strong wind and, of course, those hazardous surf conditions. So bear in mind, if you're going to hit the water in the next few days, to keep an eye on those warnings. We're live tonight from Tennyson for the United Cup, where I can tell you that conditions are pretty much perfect for this evening's session for both players and spectators. Weather-wise, well, here in Brisbane today, we reached a top of 28 degrees. That was just before 1:30 this afternoon. It reached a top of 30 in Ipswich, 28 the high in the Redlands, 29 in Bow Desert and 27 degrees for both the Gold and Sunshine Coast. Much hotter out west. It hit 38 degrees in Birdsville today. On tomorrow's map, a monsoon trough will bring showers, heavy rain and storms to northern Western Australia, the Northern Territory and parts of far north Queensland. Some moist easterlies feeding through a trough are likely to bring some showers for us here in southeast Queensland, also for parts of New South Wales and Victoria, mostly settled elsewhere. Checking the capitals, a shower or two expected in Sydney, 27 degrees, 24 the top for Canberra, possible storm for Melbourne, 27 degrees, sunny in Adelaide and Perth, and the chance of a storm in Darwin, heading for 31 degrees there. That monsoon trough affecting the far north is likely to be felt tomorrow here in Queensland, with some falls that could be significant anywhere north of Cooktown. Possible shower for Cairns, expecting 31 degrees, sunny in Townsville and Mackay. A strong wind warning still in place for the Capricornia coast and also the Fraser Island coast, sunny and hot throughout the west. In the southeast, partly cloudy with a high chance of showers tomorrow, even the chance of a thunderstorm. Temperatures falling to between 16 and 21 overnight, daytime temperatures reaching the mid-20s. On the bay, southeasterly winds 15 to 20 knots, seas around a metre, a little higher in the north. In Brisbane, cloudy tomorrow with some showers expected. We are heading for a top of 27 degrees. Looking ahead, up to 28 degrees to see out the end of 2022. And moving forward, Ipswich, chance of a thunderstorm, heading for a top of 29 degrees tomorrow. From early next week, though, things will start to heat up, so get ready there. The Gold Coast, a high chance of showers tomorrow. The Bureau saying an 80% chance with southeasterly winds. And the Sunshine Coast, chance of a thunderstorm for you there. We are heading for a top of 27 degrees. Andrew, just behind me inside the stadium, Kazakhstan and Switzerland are just about to get underway. Plenty of great tennis ahead.
Yeah, sure is. Thanks, Ebony. And that's 9 News Queensland for this evening. Thanks for your company. Hope you can join us again tomorrow for more 9 News. From all of us, good night.